At least I didn't have to worry about her. She knew how to stay safe.
Well, that's hopefully true. This is Fantastic Worlds. Welcome you back to Lovecraft Country with our guide, Alan Wake. Now, we've got to do the big damn heroes moment. Barry and Sarah have crashed over there, and we've got to go rescue them. I'm sure they're alive, because Alan would never kill such interesting characters, since he's, you know, the actual person writing this story. It's complicated. If you haven't seen the earlier episodes, I suggest you go back. But for the moment... Alright. Although this is a rescue mission, because everything is such event-based, I'm going to see if we have any secrets here we can find. Because gods know. Ooh, manuscript.
Sarah was almost starting to relax. Maybe they could turn this into a win yet. Suddenly, there was a piercing sound, like a table saw gone wild, as 100 birds made out of shadows swarmed into the rotor. The chopper bucked wildly and the board lit up, telling her what she already knew. They were going down. Barry Wheeler screamed next to her.
No doubt like a child. He is a bit of a man-child, but I still like him. Best friend ever. Don't you know? See you the other side of the power station. Or as I like to call it, the northwest version of Hoover Dam. Where are you? Yeah, little bastards. Come get some. That's one down. I am not dying to birds. Hopefully. Well, that sucked. Hopefully this is an infinite respawn, because I would be so displeased by that. Let's see. Safe haven, no doubt there's going to be an ambush. What do we got? A little better. Let's make sure the pistol is... Yep, pistol's loaded. Uh-huh. So many more problems. Not the most exciting thing to watch, me killing birds. And there's a reason this particular monster type was removed from the follow-up game. Hey, but at least I'm getting better at it. Anything up here? Just curious. Probably fall to my death, but I like to poke around. Well, there's one thing about Lovecraftian stories that you need to learn, is that curiosity is a bad thing. Never read those books. Hey, I had a shortcut and I didn't even know about it. That sucks. Whoa, 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 whoa. You know, it's lucky I'm not afraid of heights in the real world, because this would get me. Especially with the damn birds. Ah, for crying out loud, I gotta get off of this section. What is that, 9 flocks so far? 9 flocks. Are we done? I really hope so.
Barry! Sheriff Breaker! Sarah!
Oh, it's Sarah
The car
now.
seat looked bad, but as far as I could tell, the wreck was empty.
Looks like they've already salvaged what they could from the place. Ooh. But it looks like we also have a few things scattered about here. No doubt they just coincidentally fell out of the helicopter the moment I needed them. I do not like the sound of Cynthia breathing heavily. A bit much. Well, that's probably where they are.
Barry!
Well, it sounds like they're doing well.
Hang in there! We're coming!
Oh, hi guys. The hell? Why don't the grenades work anymore? Seriously, the grenades
Hang in there!
are freaking useless. I swear it. Well, let's get some, you know what? Screw it. What light through yonder window? I don't think we need to waste any good ammo. Why aren't the grenades?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Okay.
You all right?
How's that?
The flaming eye of Mordor?
Laugh it up, funny man. Didn't we have somewhere to go?
Weaver will meet us at the dam.
Yeah, but let me get this supply crate first. Once you find them... Makes sense to be carrying this. I'm actually carrying more ammo equivalently. Right then, people. Let's just see what I wrote myself into this shack, shall we? No. What, I had it on the back? Oh well. Come along, my trusty companions. We have forces of darkness to vanquish, literally. Why are there so many weird structures around the dam? One would think you'd pull them out. Alan must have added them for flavor. He is kind of a hack writer, after all.
When you spend most of your night running uphill while a crazy bunch of demon hicks try to take your head off with an axe, you know your helicopter crash landed in Springs.
Can you leave the writing to me?
Oh man.
A little more cardio in your life would have done you wonders, Barry. Nothing here. Ready for the next rave, guys.
See those lights? That's the elevator we need to take.
I think we're probably going to have some friends between here and there. This is not a good hike.
What the hell is that thing? It's everywhere.
Yeah, but now there isn't.
Nothing moves like that. It's impossible.
Ah! Help!
How about that?
He's too fast. I can't get a shot.
Yes, you can. Like this. You know, that stuff is scripted because...
Are we safe?
That was... wow. I think we're okay.
Yeah, because you're panicking about those guys after
Hey,
I've already
wow,
killed them.
I got a bad feeling.
Let's keep our eyes open.
Yeah, this is all pretty scripted. And there's the Silent Hill alarm again. Good grief, people.
Oh, I can't take much more of this.
Cardio. Cardio.
Wake, call the elevator. I'm keeping watch.
I hear something moving around.
Yeah. I sense holding the door again. Frankly, I think we're due for it. What broke?
Heads up! Here they come!
Oh no! Oh no!
There they go. Now that was awesome.
They're coming! We have to hold them off!
Oh, pardon me. Okay, give me a second. Be right with you. Oh, hi.
The slowest elevator in the world.
Slowest reload in the world, too. Also, reload.
It's almost here, Wake. Just hold on.
I think we're doing fine, actually. Yeah, you don't like that, do you?
Let's go.
Alright, let's go, people. Come on, don't stop.
You'll get us all. Ow! The button.
Yeah, sure, hang on. What, you couldn't do it? Sigh. Alright, we're fully loaded.
We're almost there. There's an entrance into the dam at the top. What's the plan, Wake?
Well, Weaver's crazy, but she's got something Zane left behind. Something to fix this.
Gee, could you be a little more vague?
Yes.
Thomas Zane? Seriously? Might as well be Paul Bunyan or Bigfoot.
Yeah, well, he was real.
For all I know, Bigfoot's real, and in fact, according to the Alan Wake files, he is. We'll get into that later.
Let's be careful, okay?
Let's be careful out there.
Oh, jeez, I hate this.
Oh, I sense trouble.
Okay, Wake. There's a button over there that opens the door. I think something's broken. Hold the button down so we can get in.
I'm not surprised.
What's going on? We can get to the dam through here. What's happening out there?
You guys go ahead and find Weaver. She should be in the dam now. I'll have to make it alone through the top.
Okay, Wake. Good luck. Don't get yourself killed.
Ah, please be careful.
I'll take good care of Barry, Wake. You just look after yourself.
Well, he does need looking after. Ah, here we go. Wondering where everything was supposed to be.
You're kidding me.
Anything else? Of course there is. This is going to be hard in the batteries.
Down, boy.
And a little light reading.
Thomas Zane knew he had to remove all that had made this horror possible, including himself. That was the only way to banish the dark presence he had unleashed and now looked at him through the eyes of his dead love.
Barbara.
But he also knew that despite his best efforts, it might someday return. So even as he wrote himself and his work out of existence, he added a loophole as insurance, an exception to the rule. Anything of his stored in a shoebox would remain.
Which means there's probably some embarrassing family photos out there, too. Okay, bad guys, where are you? Yeah, I don't see this ending well. Checkpoint. Yeah, let's get some move on. Fuck this shit. I don't usually use them like this, but I feel like I'm justified today. A little less precarious positioning. That's 12 flocks to anybody who's counting, which includes me. Up and at him. A quick. This is definitely chore-like.
The searchlight could even rise.
Oh, here we go. Seriously, though, shouldn't this, like, kill you guys? Oh, for crying out loud. Apparently you can't tell if I'm standing behind something. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, definitely going this way. Okay. Right then. I hate you guys.
Enough. You will go no further.
Well,
Stop now.
I'm not quite sure how that missed me, but I'm going to accept that. I don't feel safe here. I don't know how I'm doing this. Thank you, checkpoint. Can't see anything. Ah, down we go. Down we go. Coffee, 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 good. No, so close. So close. Just embarrassing, and frankly, it's a waste of your time. Okay, that time worked. Great. Void cars. Bad to be hit by cars. Lovecraftian eldritch abominations have... Oh. Decent aim, apparently. The hell you're shooting at? I'm okay with that. If I wrote all this, I'm a serious masochist.
You made it. Well done.
Sheriff, why are you jogging in place?
That was wrong. It was a foolish chance to take. Don't worry about the noise. We're safe here. I have looked after the well-lit room for many, many years now. There is no shadow in the well-lit room. The power is fail-safe, and all the bulbs are numbered and changed regularly based on their make and model.
Right.
Don't mind me. Well, the hunting rifle turned out to be a good choice. I'm glad I accidentally took it.
There's an old army base at Raincoat Point, north of here. It was active during the Second World War. They operated here back then. They must have built this.
Yes, they did. It's my place now.
Ooh. No. Let's go.
Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because Section 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late, and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
Notice, however, that the bulbs up there
The page was
almost...
autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind.
Think about that
With
for a
the
second.
clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand.
Mid-30s,
He took a deep
Alan.
breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence, in a story I had written.
There's a definite paradox there.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Notice the lights, though. Identical to the ones in the church. Oh, I'm gonna leave a link to the video for this song at the end of this, by the way, and in the description, because it is literally Alan Wake, the music video, with the actors in the, from the game. So check it out, it's kind of cool. And there's a lot to talk about in this one, but I think I'm gonna put that aside now for something down the road. But for the moment, in the midst of these nested paradoxes, before the final battle against the Dark Presence, I bid you farewell from Lovecraft Country. This is Fantastic Worlds, signing out.